Hello everybody, welcome back to the crypto realm. So let's talk about Jamie Dimon here and jpmorgan. We're going to take a look at all their crimes throughout history here. Well, not history, but man, they commit so much crimes and they're talking trash about Bitcoin. So we need to totally annihilate all these banks because they're just greedy people, right? Jamie Dimon's calling Bitcoin outright fraud. So we have to look at some records here. Bitcoin hasn't committed no crimes. Jamie Dimon and jpmorgan, they've committed several crimes, penalties. So let's just hear what he has to say, this douchebag here.
He mentioned Bitcoin. You said you didn't know what we were talking about. We pretty much always have some crypto conversation with you. I'm just curious because I don't think we've talked to you since.
I think all that's been a waste of time, and why you guys waste any breath on it is totally beyond me.
Because you just think the whole thing just is
going to zero.
Going to zero and it's fake.
Bitcoin itself is a hyped up fraud. It's a pet rock.
You're back to that?
Yeah,
Really?
Of course, yeah.
So what do you make then of BlackRock and other firms that are investing in infrastructure?
No, that's different. Blockchain is a technology ledger system that we use to move information. We've used it to do overnight repo, intraday repo. We've used it to move money.
Right.
So that is a ledger. That's a technology ledger type of thing that we think will be deployable.
Remember, we've
been talking about that for 12 years too, and very little's been done.
There's some tokens that I agree with you on, but Bitcoin's based on a distributed ledger.
Yeah,
it has all the characteristics of a store of value. It's immutable. It's scarce.
Totally untrue. It's
21 million.
Well, yeah, really. How do you know it's going to stop at 21 million?
Because
I've mentioned this to people
Satoshi,
too. Everyone says that. Well, maybe it's going to get to 21 million, and Satoshi's picture is going to come up and laugh at you all and say, "No."
There isn't a picture.
And by then, Satoshi will have taken out billions of dollars.
All right, so the goal is we have to get Bitcoin, put it in our wallets, take it out of stocks, take it out of banks, buy Bitcoin, put it in your own wallet, and we just crashed the whole entire legacy system. We took back the power. Preach this, pass it on, because we need to win. These people aren't playing the WEF, IMF, all these people. They're out to get us. No joke. We just took a look at the last Davos meeting, and it's all fear, right? And that's how they control you. That's how the media controls you, through fear, because we're more like fear responsive than anything. We're always in a state of fear, so we're never restful. It's always bad news, right? If these companies and governments were good, wouldn't there always be good news? No, there is never good news because these companies and governments are bad, right? They're corrupt. So take a look at this. Violation tracker, industry summary page. This is, I guess, penalty total since 2000. So here's the list. Bank of America, number 183, was that billion? Wow. And jpmorgan, the guy who calls Bitcoin a fraud. They're fined $36 billion because of their corruption, right? Let's take a look at this list here and see what's going on. jpmorgan Chase, toxic securities abuses, 2013. What is that, $13 billion? Wow. So these people aren't good people. They'll take money from you. They'll steal from you. They'll commit fraud, all kinds of stuff. These are not good people. We have to get away from these people. Mortgage abuses, jpmorgan, Jamie Dimon. See, these people are sick, right? Look at all these crimes they commit, and they're not even in jail. That's the sad part. jpmorgan again, 2008, investor protection violation. Wow. As soon as you get Bitcoin, put it in your own wallet, these people are gone. The whole entire banking industry is gone. Wall Street, gone. We control everything. We'll say what needs to be built, what needs to be done, what companies are good for the world, what companies are not good for the world. That's what we need to do. We need to preach this, and I'm going to say this every day until this world changes, because it's sick right now. Run by sociopaths, pretty much, right? So this list is pretty big, right? jpmorgan Chase, 2013, banking violation. Criminals, right? Criminals. jpmorgan, oops, sorry about that beep, everybody. jpmorgan Chase Bank, anti-money laundering deficiencies. Wow. More crimes. jpmorgan, mortgage abuses. jpmorgan, toxic securities abuses. This was 2013 and 2012. So they're up in crime is like their main job here, right? That's how they make money. They have to commit crimes. It's just disgusting. And they just get a slap on the wrist. Because say they made like $2 billion, $3 billion off of doing this. They get fined $1 billion. They just pocketed still $2 billion and they just carry on. Buying up all your houses, buying up all your land, all the companies. And then they say there's shortages and there's this and that. Oh, recession. Now you're going to have to eat bugs. Climate change. So now you can't drive your car. You have to do this or do that. CBDCs, you can't spend your money here. That's not good. We don't like you spending your money there. You can only spend your money here. This is all coming, man. And if you don't believe it, well, your head's been in the sand. Prove me wrong. Comment. Prove me wrong. Don't just say, oh, you're wrong. Prove me wrong. JPMorgan Chase, investor protection violation. 2020. JPMorgan Chase & Co. Fraud. 2020. You guys see this? It's like unreal. We give our money to these people. And yet don't they ask us when we go for a job interview, have we ever been convicted of a crime and all this stuff? Are we on parole? All the stupid questions. We need to be asking our banks and these people, have you ever been convicted of a crime? That's what we need to do. And they have to bust out this list and we have to be like, well, I don't feel too safe storing my money with you because you tend to steal and lie and commit crime and fraud. JPMorgan Chase 2014, False Claims Act and related. Jeez, man, these guys are scum. We give them our money so they can get richer and richer all the time. And look at this list. I'm on the first page. Holy crap. There's up to page, how many? I don't even know. We're on the first page already. That's it. And like, look at all these pages here of crimes. Deutsche Bank, Republic New York Securities, Wells Fargo, Western Union. What did Western Union get charged for? Anti-money laundering deficiencies. 2017. So I'm only on page 1 here. And we've pointed out JP Morgan crimes, like at least 6 or 7 of them. And we can probably find more if I dug in on this first page alone. Probably like 10. So get your money out of the banks. These people use it against you. They buy up, they create recessions and depressions just like that if they want to. And when everything fails, they come in and buy it all up for cheap and then resell it back to us again. And then they'll do the same thing every few years. Crash the system, people fall in hard times, they come and take their shit from them, and then they resell it back to us again. This is a game, people, and they hold all the cards. When they can print money out of thin air, they can just keep doing this forever, right? So that's not fair. That's like tyranny. I wish I could print money and just freaking buy my way out of trouble just like they do. It's ridiculous. So if you're with me, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, comment, subscribe, definitely share it. Get this message out. These people are criminals and we need to take back our lives. Get Bitcoin, put it in your own wallet, and let's be done with this nonsense, all right? All right. So this is the crypto realm. Play hard, trade smart.